Hello student, welcome to the next class of veterinary biochemistry. The topic is nucleic acid. So in under nucleic acid there are two compounds come. First is DNA called deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA called ribonucleic acid. These are the long linear polymer which called nucleic acid. This DNA and RNA carry the information from one generation to next. Out of this DNA and RNA, DNA was first discovered in 1869 by John Frederick Miescher, whereas a demonstration of that DNA is carrying genetic information from one generation to another generation was done by Avery, MacLeod and McCary. They demonstrated that DNA carry the information from one generation to another generation. DNA is organized in the gene form in whole genome, which is that gene is a fundamental unit which carry the genetic information from one generation to another generation. This gene also control the protein synthesis through the mediation of RNA. So the DNA present in gene which produce the protein through the intermediation of RNA. So here in image, the DNA first itself get replicated to form DNA. From that DNA, transcription processes takes place. From DNA it form RNA, and from RNA protein synthesis takes place. Means DNA undergo its replication to produce its DNA. From DNA undergo transcription to produce RNA, and from RNA it produce the protein through the process translation. So this nucleic acid or made up of DNA and RNA, okay, which form nucleic acid. So this DNA and RNA, these are the polymers. This made up of some molecule called monomer. That monomers named as a nucleotide. So nucleic acid are the polymers of nucleotides. From nucleotides, nucleic acid is formed. The nucleotides are made up of or composed of nitrogenous base, pentose sugar and phosphate. So first we will see the structure of nucleotides. There are two terms. First is nucleoside and another is nucleotide. So nucleotide made up of nitrogenous base, pentose sugar and phosphate. Whereas term nucleoside refers to only nitrogenous base and sugar. It does not contain phosphate group. Whereas nucleotide refers to nucleoside which contain nitrogenous base plus sugar plus phosphate. The sugar in deoxyribonucleotide or in DNA is deoxyribose, whereas the sugar in RNA is ribose. So we will see what is the difference between deoxyribose sugar and ribose sugar. So here in deoxyribose sugar, this is the ribose sugar contain 5 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbon. Out of that, at second carbon, 1 oxygen is less, whereas in ribose, oxygen is present. That's why it is called deoxyribose, whereas in RNA it is called ribose. The nucleotide which present in DNA or RNA, they are linked together by 3' 5' phosphodiester bond. So if you see here, this is the base linked to the phosphate ribose sugar. In ribose sugar, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. The hydroxyl group of third carbon of ribose sugar is bind with the phosphate group of next ribose sugar present at fifth carbon of that ribose sugar, and they link each other by and form phosphodiester bond. Here you can see the third carbon of one sugar with phosphate group which is linked to the fifth carbon of next sugar. They link to each other by phosphodiester bond, which when number of phosphodiester bond form, it form the polymer. The nucleotides are classified into two main groups. One is purine and another is pyrimidine. This nitrogenous base present in purine are adenine and guanine, whereas the nitrogenous base present in pyrimidine are cytosine and thymine in DNA, whereas in RNA purines consist of adenine and guanine. Means adenine and guanine present RNA purine also and DNA purine also, whereas in the pyrimidine contains cytosine and uracil. In DNA it presents thymine, whereas in RNA it is uracil. Now we will discuss nitrogenous base which comes under purine and pyrimidines. Purines and pyrimidines found in nucleotides are aromatic heterocyclic compound, means they are cyclic molecule but they are heterocyclic, means they are not symmetrical. Purines are numbered in anti-clockwise direction. The nitrogenous base present in purine, the number is given in anti-clockwise direction, while in pyrimidine the number given in clockwise direction. The purines are made up of 9 member, not 9 carbon, it is 9 member, whereas pyrimidines are made up of 6 member ring. Here you can see the pyrimidine given clockwise direction number to their member, whereas in purine it is given anti-clockwise direction numbers. First we will see purines. In DNA, purines are adenine and guanine, whereas pyrimidines are cytosine and thymine. So adenine and guanine, these are the purines, means 9 member ring, heterocyclic in nature, given number in anti-clockwise direction. So here this is the 9 member ring. The difference between adenine and guanine is that at fourth carbon it contains amino group, whereas at guanine at second carbon and fifth carbon it contains one place it contains oxygen and another place it contains amino. Then pyrimidines. In both DNA and RNA, one pyrimidine is cytosine, which is common, whereas second major pyrimidine is not the same in both. It is thymine in DNA and uracil in RNA. The pyrimidines are the 6 member ring structure. So this is the general structure of pyrimidine, which is present in clockwise direction, first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. In that, at second carbon and fourth carbon, at second carbon contain oxygen and fourth carbon contain amino group in cytosine, whereas in uracil the amino group present at fourth carbon in cytosine is replaced by oxygen, whereas in thymine it is similar to uracil but at fifth carbon it contain methyl group. So we can say that thymine is a methyl derivative of uracil. The difference between uracil and thymine is only methyl group, present or absence of methyl group, which determine whether it is uracil or thymine. Then tautomeric form of purines and pyrimidine. Tautomeric forms or tautomerism means shifting of hydrogen from one carbon atom to another carbon atom or one atom to another atom. Okay. So free pyrimidines and purines are weakly basic in nature. That's why they are called nitrogenous bases or bases in simple language. Free pyrimidine and purine bases may exist in 2 or more tautomeric form depending on the pH of environment. For example, uracil occur in lactam form, lactim form and double lactim form. All the nucleotide, whether it is adenine, guanine, thymine or cytosine or uracil, they absorb the ultraviolet light and their presence can be determined by the strong absorption of ultraviolet light, whether nucleotides are present or not in given solution. So now we will discuss the tautomerism. Here if you see, hydrogen is linked to the nitrogen, okay, but depend on the or change in the pH, this hydrogen is shifting from one atom to another. Here it is shifted to oxygen, okay. in lactim form. Whereas in double lactim form, second hydrogen is also shifting from its atom to another molecule. So it forms the double lactim form. Means there is a double tautomerism can take place in purines and pyrimidines. Then bonds in nucleotides. We already discussed the 3' 5' phosphodiester bond. Okay, the next is another bond is N-beta glycosyl bond. The basis of nucleotides is joined covalently by N-beta glycosyl bond. The N1 of pyrimidine bond is linked to the first carbon of pentose. Okay, so here we know that purine and pyrimidine or adenine or guanine or nucleotides are made up of pentose sugar, nitrogenous base and phosphate. Okay, so phosphate is linked to the fifth carbon of ribose sugar, whereas the nitrogenous base of pyrimidine N linked to the carbon or first carbon of pentose sugar through N1, whereas the purines, which is 9-member ring, the N9 of purine bind with the first carbon of pentose or means ribose sugar. The phosphate is esterified to the fifth carbon of pentose. The 5-phosphate group of one nucleotide unit joined to the third hydroxyl group of next nucleotide to form 3' 5' phosphodiester bond. The negative charge which is present over the nucleic acid is mainly contributed by phosphate group present in these nucleotides. Here we will see these both are purine. This is deoxyadenylate and this is deoxyguanylate, because in DNA one ribose sugar is one oxygen is less. Here you can see at second carbon of ribose sugar. So N9 of purine, whether it is adenine or guanine, they link to the first carbon of ribose sugar. Okay, and at fifth carbon, second carbon, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, and fifth carbon it present phosphate group. Okay, similarly here also phosphate group. So N9 of purine, adenine and guanine, they link to the first carbon of ribose sugar, whereas in pyrimidine, N1 of pyrimidines is linked to the first carbon of ribose sugar in pyrimidine. In purine it is N9 and pyrimidine N1 to first carbon of ribose sugar. This bond by which nitrogenous base is linked to the ribose sugar is called N-beta glycosyl bond. Then next is phosphodiester bond. So here you see this is the ribose sugar, nucleotide nitrogenous base, whether it is DNA or RNA. Nitrogenous base is, for example, adenine. It is a purine. So N9 is linked to the first carbon of ribose, whereas phosphate group is linked to the fifth carbon of that ribose sugar. Now this third carbon of ribose sugar linked to the next ribose sugar containing nitrogenous base and phosphate group. So third carbon of previous ribose sugar is linked with to the fifth carbon of which containing phosphate group of next ribose sugar to form phosphodiester bond. Likewise, number of nitrogenous base will link to each other and form the DNA or RNA, which are the polymer of nucleotides. So this is one nucleotide, this is second nucleotide, this is third nucleotide. Likewise, number will go on and it will form the polymer. Till now we have discussed the major nucleotide or major minor bases which are found in nucleotide, along with other than adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine. Some minor bases also found in nucleic acid. So we will discuss those one by one. Beside above bases means adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine, uracil, several other minor and unusual bases are often found in DNA and RNA. This include 5-methylcytosine, N-acetylcytosine, N6-methyladenine, N6-dimethyladenine, then pseudouracil, etc. It is believed that unusual bases present in nucleic acid are help in the recognition of specific enzyme for further action. Bases such as hypoxanthine, xanthine and uric acid are present in a free form in cell. The plant also contains some methylated purine which are of pharmacological interest, or they are useful in pharmacological material. This include caffeine present in coffee, theophylline present in tea, and theobromine present in cocoa. So here 5-methylcytidine at 5th carbon it present methyl group, whereas in N6-methyladenosine here at 6th carbon it contain methyl extra group. These are the extra group present other than usual bases. Okay, when purine at 2nd carbon it present methyl group. Similarly, it purine in pyrimidine at for example hydroxymethylcytidine it contain hydroxymethyl group at 5 carbon. That's why it is called 5-hydroxymethylcytidine. Similarly, inosine, pseudouridine, 7-methylguanosine and 4-thiouridine. Then purine, pyrimidine and nucleotides analog. It is possible to alter the heterocyclic ring or sugar moiety and produce the synthetic analogs of purine, pyrimidine, nucleosides and other nucleotides. Some of the synthetic analog are highly useful in clinical medicine. For example, allopurinol is a nitrogenous base, is used in the treatment of hyperuricemia and gout, whereas 5-fluorouracil, 6-mercaptopurine, 8-azaguanine, 3-deoxyuridine, 5 or 6-azaruridine or 5 or 6-azacitidine and 5-iodouracil. These all are employed in the treatment of cancer. This compound get incorporated in DNA in cancerous cell which are under replication and block the cells, interfere with the replication, which leads to the death of that cancerous cell. Then azathioprine is used to suppress the immunological rejection during organ transplantation. Then arabinosyl adenine is used in the treatment of neurological disease and viral encephalitis. Then arabinosyl cytosine is used in the cancer therapy as it interferes with the DNA replication. Then zidovudine and diadenosine are employed in the treatment of AIDS.